take it. Don't wait for someone to break it. Take control, then don't just take it. Hey, you can make it happen. You just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain.
What up? It's your boy, Incredible Man. Yes, I'm back at it again. And this is a Dr. Stone discussion slash theory video. I've never done one of these before. So, this is nothing but pure speculation on my part, and I'm just guessing. But after the episode that we had and the stuff that happened in this episode and Crunchyroll collection showing a new Dr. Stone key visual, I had no choice but to talk about it, man. And I kind of just wanted to share with you guys my theories of what I think went down and what could possibly happen, because now seeing this visual and going along with what happened this episode, I have some theories out of the woodwork, man. I don't know what's true because I don't read the manga, but just this is giving me so much hope, and I just really want to talk about it with you guys. The whole video, I'm going to post the visual up right here so you can see it and see where I'm referencing, see what I'm referencing to see where I'm getting my conclusions and everything from. So let's dive right into it, man. Okay, so now, if I had to take a guess and a gander, the guy at the far right at the top of the corner is Senku's dad, because I mean they look alike. And then we have, he looks like he's in like an astronaut suit, and he's in like a space station or a shuttle or something. I don't know much about space tech. I mean I just don't. I'm not fascinated by astronauts. So we see that, but he's not the only one. There's others as well. So we have the guy at the very top, which is I'm calling as Senku's dad. That's how the village is named, Ishigami. Either way, that's why it's called Ishigami Village, because of what we got from the visuals, and because he may have started this. Then we have two other people that's straight blonde hair, like Kohaku and Ruri. Then we have three other people that's down here. We have a lady that's like kind of golden brown hair. Then we have a lady with brown hair. Then we have another guy where his face is kind of crumpled up and he kind of got spiky hair. Now I'm going to speculate from this point on, from this poster, of what's going down and what I think is actually happening. Okay, now if I had to take a guess and gander, I would say that Senku's father, which is the guy at the top that I'm claiming, him and all of these astronauts were outer space when the whole Earth was turned to stone. Didn't I call it though? After, if you guys go and check out my actual discussion review of the episode, I called that, man. I called it that they were either involved in the thing that turned people to stone, or they like somehow escaped it. Didn't I called it? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 people that escaped everyone being turned to stone. And from them being astronauts, and I'm seeing like a space shuttle or whatnot, they were out of space. They probably lost all connection with everything that happened down on Earth, and they couldn't radio or talk to anyone else again. So they were wondering what was going on. So I'm assuming that eventually they decided, well, we can't just stay up here forever, we'll die. So they probably made their way back down to Earth in their shuttle, and they're the ones that started Ishigami Village. Are Chrome and oh man, okay. So then we have one lady now, because I don't know if you guys remember, but if I'm trying to think, but I remember it was either the first episode or like maybe in the first opening. I have to go back. We saw someone holding, either it was baby Rui or baby Chrome. And there's so much going on, man. I'm just speculating. But okay, now this is what I'm thinking. Because we have one lady that looks and has the same eyes as Kohaku and Rurine. Then we have the lady with the brown hair, where there's so much going on. Then we have the one guy with the he's got long golden curly hair, where maybe he looked like he can be probably Kenro and Genro's descendant. There's so much going on from this key visual that it breaks down everything, in my opinion. This is me just pure speculating, But then we have the guy with the mohawk. Looks like he could be probably a descendant of the old guy that Senku has built stuff for him and everything. Because what never made sense to me is throughout the whole show so far is they know how to count, they know what a gorilla is, they know all some simple things, but they don't know everything, and they don't know anything about what Senku does, but they know a lot of stuff that they shouldn't know, since the whole world was turned to stone and there was no way to access this information. But if these 6 people came from outer space and landed back on Earth, because they couldn't stay in space forever, they would have surely died and just perished, and came back to Earth and founded Ishigami Village, and that's where it started from, these 6 people, and all of the people in the village are descendants of all of these people. And so we got 3 dudes and 3 women. So so one guy slept with one chick, and then they probably slept with someone else, and that's how they pretty much populated the village, because there's a lot of different people in that village. It's when stuff like that happens, it's so weird. I mean, because it's so weird. But looking at these 6 astronauts, we know that I guarantee you the top dude up top is Senku's dad. But then out of these other 5, the one chick looks exactly like Kohaku and Rui. She looks dead for dead like Kohaku and Rui. Then we have the old guy that kind of looks like the guy that Senku has built everything. That's what I'm saying. These people are the founders of Ishigami Village, and that's how Rui and all of their information and knowledge that the village knows were passed down to like the elders, and I'm assuming, and that's how Rui Ne knew that Senku had a last name and that he's from the Stone people from 3,000 years ago. Dude, this story is going to get way more interesting. That's what they were talking about in the second core trailer, when they were like, we're going to dive and find out find out so much more about the village. It's going to go deep, man. It's going to go, and I'm probably blocking all of this off. I forgot that I was supposed to be posting something here. Dude, it's so deep, man. There's so many possibilities. Like Senku's dad could have slept with maybe the chick, the other chick, and got some kids, and then the one dude, cause see, maybe the blonde hair that gives it away. I mean, that gives it away. So then we have maybe the 2 chicks on the bottom. They kind of look maybe of Asian descent, but the others, that one guy, he looks American. He then the other chick maybe kind of Danish or something, or maybe even American. I mean, America's full of people that's not original people. So there's so many possibilities, man. There's a lot going on just from this visual. If you didn't think that, man, you're missing out, man, because there's so much. But I guarantee you, I'm calling it head on, that they were in space. They lost connection to everyone down on Earth, and they was kind of trying to figure out what was going on, and they couldn't. So they decided that we can't stay in space. We got to make our way back, or we're going to die up here. So they landed back on Earth, and they are the founders of Ishigami Village. And Senku's dad was the first village elder, and with these other 5 people, they started to repopulate Earth after they seen that everyone was turned to stone. And now people are waking up from stone, because it's so much going. Dr. Stone just got way more interesting than what it already is, man. And I think that's it for this video, man. I don't really have any more else. I'm just going to keep speculating it the whole time if I don't. This is your boy, Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta